Hello, 大家好，我是 Karina，欢迎来到我的视频。Today we are going to speak English. Or pretend like we are going to speak English because I'm Ukrainian. English is not my language. It's an art video. Yeah, again art. Wow. I have watched your comments, so I decided to make a picture which actually you are able to recreate, right? But in your own way, in your own style, I guess. I have studied in the Academy of the Arts. Full name is Ukrainian National Academy of Fine Arts and Architecture. I decided to show you something very easy to make, but it will have a charm. In my opinion, it's really cute, lovely looking and stylish. It will also be professional. We will get some new skills to do. So, first step. First of all, we're going to find a model for our picture. To find the model, we need go to the grocery shop, and maybe if you can find a farmer market in your place, it will be even better, because the vegetables, the fruits which you can find, it will be homemade and they will be not like perfect, you know. So I found these mushrooms that looks really amazing. So it have this little mold on it, and I feel it's going to be even beautiful later. So now we are going to make our canvas by ourselves. Why are we going to make it by ourselves? First of all, it's really relaxing. Second of all, it will give you really home kind of feeling. It's really hard to explain, but the canvas which you can buy in the shop and a canvas which you made by yourself have very different feeling. I tell you, you just need to make it and you'll get it. So this is the one which you can find in the normal shop. It's just a piece of paper without soul. And this one is what you take in the shop. You can make it by yourself and you put a piece of your soul inside it. Do you want a picture without soul? Maybe it's a little bit too, am I sure? I mean, really, if you want to buy it, it's okay. The picture which I'm going to do today, we need to do it by ourselves. Really important thing to do. And I will show you how. So don't worry. First of all, we need to buy this material, name is the flax. It's really like a farmer material, very nice to touch. Traditionally, artists use this material for their canvas, especially Russian and Ukrainian artists. You can buy it online, but I bought it in my local drapery. Another thing which we need is gelatin. Gelatin is something that we make food from, but we also make the canvas from it. Maybe it will sound a little bit weird for you, but it's normal thing to use to cover your canvas. Important is to buy the one which has no smell and no taste and no color in it. It should be like normal gelatin. Another thing is what? This is the name. The brand is not the point. The point is the thing which is you have inside. So let's start to make our canvas. First of all, we are going to make our the base liquid to protect our material, right? It's really easy recipe. You need 15 grams of the gelatin, then you put it in a plate, then you put 200 grams of the cooled water inside the gelatin and mix it. Wait 10 minutes, and then you need to put it into the pot with the cooled water. Turn on the heat. You need to whisk it all the time, like non-stop whisking. Very important is to not make it boil. It should be, when you touch the gelatin, it should be warm, not hot. If it will be hot, it will not become gel, then it's useless. Now you can put it in the cooled place, near the window maybe. Wait for like 20 minutes. Once in 20 minutes, just touch. Use the spoon to whisk it to see the texture. It should be like a yogurt, not too hard and not too watery. While we are waiting for our gelatin to become the necessary texture, we will make our canvas. We're going to use this wooden sticks. It's a special one you can buy online. So we put our material and like stamp it to the wood. We will start on make this like a crest. I start with the side, and with another side you need to tie it really hard, and then you just do on the one by one. And when our gelatin is ready, we put it on top of the canvas which we made. You need to do it really fast. Don't put too much. The layer of the gelatin should be very thin. It's just a protection layer. How to know is you doing it right is when you turn it back side, it's not wet. If it's wet, it's very bad. You can throw away and make a new one. Really make sure it's not wet. If it's wet, what's gonna happen? About 1 month later, when you start painting your picture, it will get dry and you have many cracks on it. The oil paint just will fall out from your picture. Really bad. And we will make it 3 times. After the first time it's already dry, you take a frosted paper and you make it really nice and smooth. Not too much, but like you touch it, it should be like smooth. And after this, you take one more layer of the gelatin, make it dry, then one more layer. 3 layers and it's ready. Now it's fun part. We have our mushroom as a model. You have your own mushroom or any other vegetable or fruit, whatever you like. Then you place it on the fabric which you bought, because it's our background. We're not going to paint our background. Our background is a raw material. And find position which you like, right? You can use your phone to find the side of your model which looks more photogenic. Now we need to paint. We are going to use this. I'm using this because it's really easy, because when you use it, you need to clean it away. You can use the eraser. So we need to make a contour of our mushroom. I'm using centimeter just to count, to make sure it's not just same size. You can do it. It's really easy. Now we are going to use this acrylic grunt in Russian to fill inside our contour. Why we're doing this, I will explain. The oil painting which we are going to put on it will be less long time on the picture. It will not change the color after it dries out. It will not get this like moody color or like yellowish color. So it's very important, because you don't want to paint something and then when it dries out you have something else, right? My pictures is like my baby, so you need to care for it. I will die, but the picture will still be here, so care for it, right? And it's time for the fun part. Fun part is the oil painting. I found a very cute picture to begin with. Very funny picture, don't it? So we start paint. I mean, if they're talking about the picture which I just showed you, I'm already dead. First of all, we are not going to use any white color. You can call it in a watercolor technique. It will feel like you're doing the watercolor. So for the beginning, we're going to use these 4 colors. It's burnt sienna, burnt umber, olive green, and the yellow ochre. We are going to use our oil paint thinner as a water, just to make really thin layer. You don't use too much oil paint thinner, although when you use too much this thinner, the layer which you paint before will just stick away. Even if it feels like watercolor, it's still not. But if you want to wash away something, you could use the thinner. If you want to, for example, make a little light, but you don't want to use white color, just take this thinner on your brush, kind of like cleaning away. It will be lighter. That's my own way. I like to paint it in this way, and I think this way is more right to paint, because firstly use this like a watercolor, not just only on shadows, but all over. We are going to use only this burnt sienna in the shadows. So we have this oil painting technique in the beginning. It will make the coloring of your picture have more shine inside. It's not too moody. I like when it will make more bright and more like fresh. Tell me if you understand. For the shadows, I mix the green with a little bit of blue. The blue color is ultramarine, like this one is the same ultramarine. Mix and put on the shadow. After the watercolor technique is finished, I feel like, okay, this is enough, and now I can start to make mixing of the colors. I mostly mix the ochre with the light red and with the burnt sienna. So I mix the colors and then I put it on my picture. Is it easy? When you're painting, the colors in your paint should be... I don't understand how to say. It's really hard how to explain. I'm not a good teacher. When they place together, they should be friends, you know? Complement each other. So right now we are painting with the light is natural from the wind, and the sky is blue. So that's why the light is blue. But the ground is like warm, so our shadow will have the warm undertone. So when you paint the light part, the very important, like really, I tell you, very important thing, one very important thing. When you paint the lights, the white color, you don't use just white color. You see this mushroom have body is white, right? You don't mix yellow with white. Wow, this is white. No, you mix yellow with the green, with the blue, with the purple. Maybe on top is more blue, on down is more purple. It's still white. It will look white for your eyes, because white is never really white. When you paint, don't use white color, pure white color. You always mix it with the another colors. In this moment, we have natural light from the window, so the lights will have the cooler undertone. It's not a sunset, it's just normal day with the blue sky. So we paint our light with the blue undertone. You paint your shadows with the yellow undertone, more like green, yeah? Warm is not only orange. The green color is also warm color. So when you use the warm color in the shadows, it's really amazing when in your oil painting you use warm and cool colors and you mix in. Somehow it always looks good. For example, we have the circle here. This color from here is suitable with this color here. Blue and orange. always look good. When you paint the picture, you should really think about the colors you use. You don't need to think. Just watch this circle and you'll know what to do. Somehow, I'm not sure how it works, but our eyes like it. It's really classical thing. I believe all the designers know it. As long as we paint everything, now we need to make our mushroom to not fly in the sky. You see, there is no shadows. If we have shadow on our mushroom, it looks like it's just flying. So we need to paint shadow, so it looks like it's just lying down on something. We take the olive green and the burnt umber. We take the clean brush, important. Take a clean brush and mix olive green and the umber together. More olive green, less umber. Make it like really like a water kind of texture and start to paint our shadow layer by layer. Don't make it whole thing in one time. Firstly, you paint one layer, it gets dry, you paint another layer. So we finally finished our picture. It's very nice done. It looks like this. It's very cute mushroom. What else is important? Very important to put your picture into the frame. The frame will help your picture to look finished and pretty. So we have our frame here. I bought it brown here because we have brown here, so it will look good. For example, if I don't want this, I can buy another, like a smaller size. This wood, I still can put it on it. I don't like this glass, I don't like the glass. Very important, wait to dry. The mushroom. It will really change the picture if you put it in the frame. Even if your picture is just a sketch, if you put a sketch into the frame, it will already look good. And buy a nice quality frame. It doesn't need to be expensive, it just need to look suitable with your picture. The better if it's simple one always look good. Yeah, I finally finished it. You really should not copy my work. Just paint your own thing. Maybe something you don't like from my painting, you can paint in the way that you like. I just show you another way which you can do. If you like, you can do the homework and make one picture. It's really relaxing. You need to spend like whole day. First day you will need to prepare the canvas. Second day you will paint. I painted in 30 minutes or maybe 40. You can do a homework. You can put it into the internet and add me. I will like it. And maybe in my next video, if I have a mood or I have enough pictures, I can talk about it. Maybe I will be a teacher and give you a score or something. Maybe I will tell what kind of mixtape you have or something. I'm not sure if I can do it, but I will try. Yeah, that's all. Tell me if you like this kind of video in the comments. If you like this kind of video, give me a like, a comment, let me know, then I will do more of this kind of teaching thing. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for watching.